slid back a little right there, it's a wrap.
Oh, shit.
You would have slid back one little inch of that shit, it's a wrap.
No, that's what I'm saying. They got wheels on it.
That bitch would have been
over
podcast. Wrap.
I tried to save it.
I said that, son.
Hey, man, y'all niggas trying to go viral or what?
I see what happened when Mike Tyson fell on the little hoverboard. That nigga went.
Hoverboard salesman jail.
They really call me the champ. My wrist is flooded, ain't nothing damp. I'm on demand, you don't understand. I gotta kill them all at the weigh-in. I make a movie like I'm a weigh-in. I'm feeling super like I'm a Saiyan. I gotta make one here body. Make them all proud they beside me. Once they blood drip, they won't drive me. Ain't no one seeing me up in the paint. They ain't no seeing me up in the rain. Niggas, they seeing me cause I'm a king.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
What is this?
Welcome everybody to Everything Nuts, and I am Jermaine here with also Divine Jackson Jones. OG got them beats.
Yeah.
And today we have very special guests. One more time.
Alright, this is my shit right here.
It's my shit right here too.
This shit is crazy.
The evil genius scream.
He's knocking it on. The champ is here.
Today we are joined by. What do you go by? Because I saw your name on the actual flyer.
Me too. I was
But
like,
then I know you as something completely different.
AD the Knockout King of
AD the Knockout King.
This is true. You're knocking it down.
And what are you? Manager? Best friend? What's going on?
just
here?
Chris.
Just Chris.
That's it.
Just for Robert Toner of People 92.
Dude, never call me a title. I'm just Chris. For everyone in the world.
Just Chris.
Fucking Chris.
Yeah.
Fucking Chris, man.
That's
We
it.
are here at Pro 92 Studios in Kissimmee. And what's up, guys?
Everything.
What's up?
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
I was waiting for us to.
Good to have you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, for real. Thanks for having us.
That's good.
Definitely your
Mi casa, su casa.
Mikasa Sukasa.
Yeah.
Definitely situation.
Free some surf.
Free
He
surf.
said free surf.
Free surf. That's all for it. That's all for it.
Mi casa, su casa. I had to.
He's gonna talk about Wayne at some point in time in this.
Yes, there's gonna be tons of battle rap.
Before he said mi casa, su casa. Like,
Lil Wayne
I had
in the
to.
windows. Okay, so we are here because you have an event coming up on the 24th.
Yes, sir. March 24th at the Silver Spurs Arena. It's going down. It's going to be my fourth professional fight. Right now, I'm 3-0 with 2 knockouts.
3-0, 2 knockouts. Fourth fight ever? Like professional?
Professional one.
Professional fight. I did amateur fights and stuff, and before that, some fights.
I've been knocking niggas out. It's the fourth
Let's
professional time.
do that. Let's start from the beginning. When did you start boxing?
Which type of boxing? Boxing in the gym?
Like boxing in the gym, not beating niggas up on the court, but
Beating niggas
I've
up.
been fighting
Straight up.
All my life, I had to fight. If you asking that question.
It's like my fourth year boxing. When I was in college for football, like the summer workouts and stuff like that. Like before you go back to school, I wanted something to do, and I was just bored going to the regular gym to work out. So I just wanted to go to a boxing gym and test it out. And then I was good at it, but I wanted to finish football.
nothing besides boredom made you start boxing or make you interested in boxing?
Actually, shoot, I wanted to box since I was like 4. I asked my mom and my dad, but they
They
said
told you
no.
nah.
Yeah, they didn't want me to get hit and nothing like that.
But they let you play football.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Shout out to your parents, man, who don't know. But okay, so you started boxing 4 years ago. When did you decide that you wanted to make it a career? Because we went from wanting to box at 4 to I was bored playing football and working out, and now you did a couple amateur fights. What made you take it to the level that you're at now? What?
Shoot, well, I was sparring with pros and stuff, and I haven't been boxing as long as they have. Like people been fighting since little kids and stuff like that in the gym and competing. And I noticed how good I was, so I told my coach, I was like, we're gonna knock out a certain amount of amateur fights, then we just gonna go pro, because I was already like 21 when I started. So
okay, and then so amateur fights, your coach is looking at you like you're good, like you could, like we could do this for real, or is this something that like you wanted to build to be professional?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, basically the goal was to build up my fights and my experience as an amateur, and then go pro, so I can have like experience. Because I gotta catch up, because most fighters been fighting since little kids competing. Right. So, but shoot, I did 8 amateur fights, 6 knockouts. The only 2 that didn't get knocked out was because I just needed a couple more seconds, and they was about to go to sleep.
Oh man, a couple more seconds.
I was
knock them out too.
So then, now I would assume that you take this 100% serious.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So what does a day look like when you're preparing for a fight?
Well, first off, start the day off. I go to work like 3 in the morning. I leave the house like the latest 2:30. 3 if I'm like behind a little bit. Got to be there.
AM?
Yeah, AM.
Okay.
Then I work. Then I clock out 10:30. Head straight to the boxing gym. Train for some hours. Put in some work. Then right after that, me and Kris, we go straight to Crunch Fitness for some hours. Train. Hit the treadmill. We do a lot of workouts. And this is every day, Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, sometimes we hit the gym too.
Training Kris to fight?
Oh, no. Wait, Kris can already fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, me and Kris sparred in the back, and I think he's still mad at me about it. So that's why I'm asking if
I was drunk first of all. you know when you Superman.
There is a significant.
I've been boxing at the time. You forget this nigga like 6
foot. Yeah, I'm about to say there's a very significant size difference too. But
oh man,
he punched me in my shit. I got you. We have to bring that up today.
Okay.
That was some low key squad shit. You would have put it out. So now I got a vendetta on your ass.
It's content.
What is it out?
I'm good for like a what is it? A studio owner boxing match or something.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. After the six first.
Yeah,
undercard, fuck it.
Okay, so we're talking off mic, and the idea here is that you don't know who you're fighting on the 24th.
They gave me like an idea, basically sent me like options of opponents and stuff, but really whoever they show up for weigh-in, who I'm fighting. So
this isn't normal, right? Usually you know who you're fighting before you fight them.
You got to watch the game.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I feel like this some gangster shit though. Like put whoever the fuck in front of me this day, nigga. Go ahead, just put him. I don't gotta do no thing. I'm gonna knock this nigga out.
We talked about it all.
But does the other person?
That's gangster.
Do the other people know they're gonna fight him though? Like no one knows nothing.
Their theory is yes.
This is how it goes. Whenever you got a situation, somebody wants you and you don't want to fuck with them, they don't want you to succeed in your career. I ain't calling no names out there. So they know who he is. He don't know who they are. So 9 times out of 10, every opponent looking like, nah, I'm not hopping in the ring. If you see the last of his fights, nobody's smart enough to hop in the ring, or they dumb enough to hop in the ring. But it's all politics at this point.
Okay.
You understand?
But you've already.
But he
your name is buzzing. Niggas know.
Yeah.
What time it is with you.
He done trained for whoever. He ready for whoever.
Okay.
Damn.
Facts.
That's crazy.
And we're sponsored by Pro 192.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Every time you see the shorts, when it's time to fight,
Shorts got it on there.
Studios.
Sponsored by Pro 192. Yeah.
That should be funny.
That's good, bro. So, okay. So, sponsored by Pro 192. Shorts say Pro 192. Kris is running around being like your Don King / Diddy. telling niggas what time it is with you.
I'm just, when I see people.
You're not a promoter, so I get
I could be a promoter too.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like you.
That's why I say, like, I'm just Kris. When I see somebody
Kris,
and I got some faith that I believe in them, it don't take that much to support them, and a little bit of support that you give somebody, it plays a fucking major role.
Yeah, take them to the next level. Because I remember before all of this even happened, and then you're like, "Yo, we finna sponsor Trey and Then a year or something passed by, and this nigga's knocking niggas out on Instagram.
And on the flip side, it's inspiration. You know, how many times you try to go to the gym? You go to the gym, you go there for 2 weeks, shit hurt, you ain't going back.
Yeah.
Man, shit. I be in the fucking gym.
We've been in there.
I've been on that shit. You know,
Hey.
I've been on that shit. So it's a one hand wash, the other one wash the face type shit.
Yeah.
Right?
And you agree that the support from Kris motivates what you do?
Most definitely. Shoot. When I'm putting in work and then we working together, training hard and stuff, just people don't know, but like when you boxing and stuff, 9 times out of 10 people don't even come watch you train or nothing. So just somebody coming to see you hit the bag or something, like that's motivation. It make you go 10 times harder. Right. We hit the gym at Crunch and we go hard. That's motivation right there, just to keep going.
I get that.
I think the biggest thing for me is I get like I love the fact that I can see the process of him working hard, training every single day, walking out to the ring, hopping into that ring, and then handling this business right there.
Right.
That part, like when a lot of people, they buy tickets, y'all see the fight, y'all go home, have a nice day, put it on Instagram. Motherfucker, I'm there that morning time, having a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give him that moral support. Try to help him out in the gym as much as I possibly can. You know, I done stepped in the ring with him a couple times.
Oh, man.
You know
I was about to ask that
shit. But we ain't going to talk about that, though.
Oh, man.
Because it ain't go good.
I see what happened. He laughing over there.
So
are there any, when you're training, there's other people training?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Are there anybody else have their Krises with them?
Not really.
No? So that's even better, though, because you got like a...
Yeah. They might have like they dads or something, but as far as like when I'm in there, as far as their homeboy going up in there and I run with you, whatever I can do to my ability just to be beside, just to show that type of support, I'm there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Right.
That's all you need to do is just support people.
So then, I don't know how this works when it comes to Florida boxing or whatever. Is there sights on a belt or sights on how does that work with when it comes
that's the goal right now. The goal is first I need to knock out a certain amount of fights, just build up my rank as a fighter, get the experience, and then once I get in the right position, just take the right fights and stuff to get you ranked higher. Because once you're professional, you're on that rank list in the world and the United States.
Right.
So,
how many fights is needed before somebody says, I think this guy deserves a shot at something?
I think it's the right fight.
Yeah,
and I feel like
the right fight
It's
in
the
front of the
right
right people.
Yeah.
I feel like it's how you fought your fights too. Like if you like I don't feel like probably Mike Tyson needed that many motherfucking fights for somebody to be like, yo, this motherfucker's a savage. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
well, we're 3-0, 2
performances that you're
knockouts.
putting it on. You know what I'm saying?
We're 3-0, 2 knockouts. So we gonna need like what?
But it's also the
2 or
show.
3 more knockouts before.
What went down during that time during the show?
It was 3 fights, but he done knocked the motherfucker out about 3 times that first fight. But it went to a split decision at the end. You know what I'm saying? So he knocked him down. The man was just too damn stupid to get it. He kept getting back up. That was a big situation.
Because he still lost the fight, right?
Yeah, he still lost the fight.
Stay down, nigga.
Stay down. Liz.
It's a
He was like, no.
But when it comes down to boxing is just the same way as any type of entertainment. Whoever entertain and whoever can provide at that time, that's what the people want. Whoever wants to sell them tickets, which he outsell, he sell out tickets every fight, hands down.
It be that shit talking too.
Yeah. To a certain extent, let me tell you something. That shit talker looks real stupid when you get your ass knocked the fuck out.
So don't get knocked out.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point of shit talk. You gotta know you ain't about to get knocked out.
Let me tell you something. Last fight we had, they had the one dude, B Buggy, Trey, right? Trey don't talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to talk funny.
Nah, you good.
Trey don't really talk a lot. Trey just looking at this motherfucker, and I'm like, oh, you gonna get your ass whipped.
I think there's power in that, though. There's people who talk their ass off and are dangerous, but then the
you know
ones
what?
who say nothing are probably the more scary.
In a lot of situations, the quiet one in the room gonna be the killer.
Right. The loudest one in the room is the softest one in the room. Everybody knows.
Right, you let your gloves.
I'm talking about in the like essence when you trying to get the fight that you want to get, the different routes. You know what I'm saying? You got to put on a good show and make motherfuckers have to see you, or like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't really like, you got a good record and you ain't really like did crazy shit like I said, like Mike Tyson is going crazy, motherfucker just knocking motherfuckers out the first minute every time. If you ain't doing that like that, fuck that shit. The antics, nigga, I'm about to go talk shit. I'm about to go pull up to his press conference. I'm about to, you know know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Shit like that.
Go ahead. Trust me. The mouth talking, the pulling up and all them shits. When them motherfucking gloves touch your ass, all that shit goes out the drain.
Yeah, but isn't it about?
But it could work either way. It's a
isn't
boxing
it about
match.
putting it on a good
because
show
it's about
though?
being embarrassed at the end of that damn fight too.
I mean,
You
don't
can be
get knocked
embarrassed
out.
losing that regardless of being
I would
embarrassed.
say that if I'm gonna talk my shit to the highest ability, I know what I'm capable of.
No, you don't.
And niggas can.
No, you don't.
fuck
You
with
never
me.
heard that expression? You're about to roll the check your ass can't cash.
Have we all just like watched too many Rocky and Creed movies that we think that not talking is weird?
Hey,
Huh?
but, hey, this boxing stuff, it ain't no movie for real. Like when you get in there, people don't know. You can literally just take one punch, you can die. Like your life on the
This
line.
ain't a movie script.
The real.
They don't mention dying in
brain
Creed.
damage. You just take one punch.
Yeah,
People
I
hit
feel
hard.
you. I feel you. So like, is it similar to how people are scared of the CTE stuff for football? Is it that level of dangerous where it could really?
Okay, I play football and
I would say so.
I do boxing too. Oh, you got it.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I would say like it's pretty dangerous. But
That's how you know this man don't talk a lot.
Niggas be trying
Every
to
time
knock
everybody
you
else want to talk, he's like, "Go ahead, you can talk."
But shoot, when I was playing football, yeah, you can get concussions, you can mess yourself up. I was head first. I'm coming in. I don't talk. I run in a straight line. Like I tell my teammates, I said, "Look, I'm gonna run in this straight line. Whoever I see finna get busted up. It could be 2, 3 people. That's what I'm gonna do."
Right.
So like, if I talk, like if I'm talking before a fight or something, whatever I said I'm gonna do it. Like that's just how I am. So I don't really like to do too much talking. Like I let them talk. And when we gonna see, like I told my coach when the dude was doing all that jump around, so I said, we just gonna see what happened when we get in the ring.
Yeah.
As soon as we started, first 2 punches I threw, he fell. Like I'm not trying to brag or nothing. I don't know how hard I hit.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, that shit embarrassing.
That shit embarrassing.
And I'm the type of fighter. It depends. You got to have a lot of heart and stuff. Some people you could get, you hit them hard and they'll give up, or you could tell they don't want it no more. But I'm the type of person. Every one time you hit me, I wanna make you pay for everything.
Hey, okay.
So let's get to this shit, man. Is there a boxer out here that you're looking to fight?
Nigga, you took my question, dog.
Oh, my bad.
That was in the group chat.
I was about to say that shit. Like, yo, who you got your eyes on next, though?
Go ahead.
Now you said it already. You took the.
You can re-ask it. Pretend like I never asked.
It's all good, man. Fuck it.
Do you have anybody who's the guy to beat? You?
Well, honestly, when it comes to boxing, it's levels. There's levels to it. So, you don't want to just jump up. Like, yeah, I want the top dude right now. Like, it's levels. You got to make sure every P's and Q's. It just take one mistake and it can all be over.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that.
You ain't trying to be like, what's his name? Jason Majors? You ain't trying to be Jason Majors? Give me the championship shot my first fight.
Oh yeah. That's also a movie. He said this shit is not a movie.
You ain't trying to be Jason Majors?
I'm gonna just work my way up, and when the opportunity comes, or if I have to, when I know that I'm ready for, it's levels for real. When I know that I'm ready and it's that time, then I might have to do certain things to get what I want. It depends. Plus, also, who wants to fight somebody who, like, if you're doing what I'm doing to people and stuff, it's gonna take somebody like me that's gonna wanna work with me. Because think about boxing right now, they going for the money. They'd rather fight somebody less risk, more money. You know,
Yeah.
What if I ain't?
It's business, it's business.
So
I feel you. I was kind of hoping you was
Not
going
a lot of people really
make
in
an
it for
announcement like, matter of fact, Marco, whoever the fuck,
That's what I
fuck
was
you.
I'll make
Like,
an
yeah, that's the
announcement
next
for you.
nigga on
I'll
my
wait.
list.
I'll make
Yeah.
an announcement for you. Whoever wants some, just come get some.
yeah, that's it.
Anybody wants some, just come get some. It don't make a difference who name it is. Fuck 'em.
Y'all heard that?
I'll make that name for you. Anybody want to come fight, motherfucker? Let's fight.
And then, so if someone do
Y'all heard him?
want to fight, though, how much time usually has to like go before the fight starts? Like, is it like a month or something like that?
How long you have to train? I guess. Yeah.
Honestly, I train every day, so just in case I need to be ready to fight. But it just depends. Like the bigger people, they train for months and months and months just for one fight. Some people that's not, don't have everything that they need, all the resources and stuff. They train as much as they can, and then if an opportunity comes, they take in each opportunity to fight. Some people fight every month, every other month. It just depends.
Okay.
So at this level, there's no like set like like a battle rap or something where you get 2 months to prepare for somebody or whatever. You're saying you train every day. They could tell me I'm fighting next week and I'll be ready.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because look, if you take days off and then they be like, all right, you got to fight this day. You're going to fight this person. That person probably training every single day for a whole year without knowing if they're going to fight or not. Yeah. And they coming in 1,000,000% ready. You've been taking breaks and stuff. Right. Like boxing, like they say, a lot of boxers say, you got to give everything to it if that's what you want to do.
Gotcha.
They got like stand-ins too, right? Like if somebody else like backs out, like you could be like a last minute stand-in, right?
Oh, they got last minute people, and that's the
thing. So you wouldn't have to get ready.
So like, imagine
you don't gotta get ready if you're ready.
Yeah, imagine if I'm just training every day hard and they offer me a big fight because the person backed out or something happened.
Until the 25th.
Then that's my chance. That's my opportunity
to show up randomly.
This nigga on the side talking about we train you for a couple
That's
days.
what happened with my
Train
boy.
my nigga to the 25th, man. I'm gonna bring my nigga through on the 25th. Yeah.
J. Paul people call him at 11.
We're gonna be alone because it's on the 24th.
Oh no, at 11 o'clock at night. And told him he had to sign the contract by 12.
25th. Okay.
Ain't nobody gonna be
there. They gave
there.
him an hour to sign that contract. And they had a whole what was he said? All the little stipulations. He had
a lot of stipulations. He had to go through like 7 weigh-ins.
Yeah,
because they wanted him to weigh a particular. They wanted him to lose a certain amount of weight. And then they only gave him so much time, and then they tried to weigh him like
last minute though,
right before the fight, all sorts of shit. Like it was just a lot of.
Was that his last fight?
No, but it was him supposed to fight Jake Paul. So these were all
it was the fight Jake Paul was supposed to do
on
before
top of fighting Jake Paul, opposed to like the regular, just whatever how many weigh-ins it would naturally take for a regular fight. Jake Paul apparently did a bunch. That.
He didn't really
scared of how much bigger the other guy was. If we're gonna call a spade, it's like he needed the guy to drop down a significant amount of weight.
Size matters in boxing,
and barely gave him any kind of time to really do so. I know cutting weight for boxers is easy to a certain extent, but this guy had to lose like 40, 50 pounds or something like that.
If you don't have enough time to cut that weight, then
because I think he was 250 and.
He was 235. He had to get down to 205.
205, that's what it was. And I think on the last weigh-in, he weighed in at like 215. And they were like, oh, nah.
It's not healthy.
Did you fight Jake Paul? Let's get to the shit.
Well, honestly, this is how I see it. Anybody who's standing in front of me, somebody got to go. So we're going to see what they do. That's just how I feel.
This man, I'm going.
Because he let the hands do it.
24th, I'm going. All I see is Instagram clips of him knocking niggas out. I want to see this shit in real life.
That's facts.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm trying to slide too.
So, I know you have to go. So, I want to thank you for coming. And if you want to promote the fight one more time, Kris, you want to... Cameras right here, over here. Kris is live.
Hey, you already know it's the Knockout King of Kissimmee. We coming to you live March 24th. That's a Friday night. I got the tickets with me. If you want them, come and get them, or just hit me up, and it's going down right there at the Silver Spurs Arena in Kissimmee, Florida.
Gang. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, sir. No problem.
We're gonna continue with Kris. It's up to you. If you have to leave, you can stay. Have y'all seen the Kris Rock special?
Yes.
It was alright.
Yeah, I fucked it.
Oh man, I fell asleep. It was alright.
But you know I fall asleep on even the good shit, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate you,
I'll
man.
let you, bro.
Thank you for coming.
Get that safe.
Alright. That's it.
All right, Kris. Slide over, motherfucker.
What is that?
Well, what, you thought it was like super funny or something like that?
I think it was
favorite
funny.
joke?
No, not necessarily that it was super funny. I just was interested in if anybody else found it funny.
It was well needed. You could tell he was.
Did he do what he was supposed to do, you think?
Yeah.
You do?
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he handled that shit with Will and Jada the right way. I think he did. Yeah.
People were mad at him for calling Jada a bitch. And
People gonna be mad at everything. Fuck people.
yeah, it's true. People's
gonna be mad just to be mad. Motherfuckers wake up and they see an Instagram picture of somebody happy, they get mad. You know what I'm saying? People just mad in general.
That nigga said, he watched that Emancipation movie just
to watch him get whipped. Yeah. And people were mad at that too because it was like, slavery jokes are not funny.
If you give a person,
but they actually are pretty funny.
If you give a
gay jokes are funny, slave jokes are funny,
themselves,
racist jokes are funny.
Yeah, all that shit.
all that shit funny. It's humor.
People take shit too serious nowadays.
Yeah, it's too true. Comedy used to be really like you had to have tough skin if you went to a comedy show,
for sure.
Because people ain't getting in the crowd, you had to be prepared. Because if you got picked, and you know,
I like when you be doing that. The crowd work shit. Yeah. That should be funny.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Rudy should be the funniest to me, really.
Yeah,
That's
I love Dave Chappelle, bro. I fucking love Dave Chappelle,
I see him live in Atlanta.
I love Dave Chappelle.
He's funny as fuck.
I bet.
Yeah.
I gotta do that shit all the time. The Marlon Wayans one was mad funny though.
You see the Marlon Wayans one?
You didn't?
No.
You watched the Marlon Wayans?
You watch it?
I see some of it. I stopped watching it.
Oh, for real?
Damn.
I thought that one was funny.
He was like over exaggerated a lot of shit. Like the faces and shit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, look who walked in the door after we called him 1,000,000 times and he didn't want to pick up the motherfucking phone. Okay, so Marlon one was trash, but you like the Chris Rock.
I like the Chris Rock.
You fell asleep during Chris Rock. Did you watch Marlon?
Nah.
I mean, it's not like a run and go see it either, but at the same time, it's good.
You think it was better than Chris Rock?
Do I think the Marlon one is better than Chris Rock's?
Yeah.
I liked it more.
Maybe I had to see the whole thing.
I think the Marlon. I mean the Marlon one is good. The Chris Rock one is like he takes too long to heat up. Like I think the first 20 minutes of it is super cringy and kind of like overly done. You know,
you can tell he definitely had a point to prove.
I feel you, but it's like you're Chris Rock. This is like when Eminem does the overly wordy raps because he feel like he still got to prove to niggas that he can
still rap.
It's like, we know you're funny, my nigga. Just naturally be funny. And when he got into the zone, he got there. When he got to talking about his daughter and talking about women who should be able to have abortions by 4 years old, like he was getting to the Chris Rockness. But all of the beginning stuff about Elon Musk and
getting his dick sucked
and all this the sexual jokes and stuff like that are just like, I feel you. But like, they were kind of cringy to me because they're not what I know him for.
Right.
Which is storytelling and telling, you know, having a particular view on things.
He had was like bigger and blacker or some shit like that.
That was funny.
That was funny.
Because even the last one,
the Tambourine suit or some shit. Yeah. He was funny as fuck.
Yeah, because even the last one, the tambourine shit is. But it talked about his divorce, and he was able to get into the shit more than he was on this one. This one, it was like everybody was waiting for that last 20 minutes where he covers the Jada and Will thing. And it's like the build up to me wasn't what it should have been. When he got there, it got there. But, you know.
I think that was the icing on the cake. I think he did it well. That part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting, though, because there's a lot of...
What started off with that shit?
What?
I would start it off. If I was him, I would start it off with that Will shit.
With the Will shit, right?
But then how would you close it? How would you close it?
You know how like they have like reoccurring jokes? Like I've made some that it brought it back at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Dave Chappelle shit.
Yeah.
Brought it back around.
They'll tell you in the beginning. This joke gonna make you laugh later though. Like I'm gonna say this right now, but it's gonna make you. He'll tell you. Like some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I kicked her in the pussy. I'm so funny. I can tell you the punchline.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle's a genius at the same time. Bro. He's definitely a genius at the same time.
So on some shit like that, like I felt like he could have killed it.
Yeah.
Especially after people been waiting. You got such a hiatus between that time that you got snapped the fuck out of. And then you just come out here and nigga, you wait for the last, like you said, 20 minutes of the special.
Do y'all think that smack was deserved?
Yeah.
Deadass?
I'm a
man.
What do you call? I'm a supporter of violence when it's necessary. And
was that but was that necessary violence?
Yeah.
I say not on
national TV. You're over here disrespecting my wife with a medical condition. I don't care if you knew or not, nigga. Like, fuck that. At that moment, I don't know if you knew or not. So you getting smacked
in front of all those people.
He said it in front of all those people. Why you can't get smacked in front of all those people? You said it in front of all those people. You gonna get smacked in front of them same people. The same way if you disrespect me in front of a whole bunch of people, you're gonna apologize in front of all them people, bro. Like that's how it goes. That's like you're not gonna do something and disrespect me in public and then come to me in private and trying to fucking apologize.
But I don't really think he tried to apologize. He told a fucking joke. He's a fucking comedian. He's sitting in the front seat. He told a fucking joke.
Who tried to apologize?
No, I'm just saying that as an example. Like anything you do in the public, you should stand on that shit and take whatever punishment come with that in public. So if it's gonna be him snapping on him, yelling, even if he just didn't even get up out of his seat and just say, keep my wife's name out, even if it was that, like whatever it may be, it's gonna be in public. I'm not gonna wait until private just stay.
What the public have to do with it though? Fuck public. Let me tell you something. I've had people say some shit to me, right? In front of some people. You know what I do? I grab you, I bring you outside, I talk to you face to face. That's more direct than doing shit in front of public. He's a comedian telling a joke. For Will Smith to walk up there, you gotta remember, you got children, you got a mom.
But that's you not like resorting to violence. Like I said, I'm a supporter of violence. I'm not taking you outside to do nothing unless that was the mission and it wasn't really smackable occurrence. Then we could go talk, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been some that shit. But if I feel like it's a smackable offense, you getting smacked in front of the same people that you disrespected.
But you think that was needed at the Oscars?
A smackable offense, by the way, is a hilarious.
A smackable offense. You got punchable offenses and you got smackable offenses. Nigga, you got talkable offenses. Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, it's like certain shit comes from certain shit, and I feel like that was necessary. That's his wife. They going through shit too. That nigga had to prove himself to his wife too, because you know they had their little shit.
But wait. Why the fuck he didn't smack his wife?
I think
for what?
Exactly.
I think all the shit.
You fell asleep during it, but Chris Rock makes a point in the fact that I don't think Will Smith was smacking Chris Rock more than he was smacking the millions of people that had an opinion on the August Alsina thing and everything that was going on with them.
That is their private life, because there's so many rumors of people that dealt with them that they have an open marriage and that they know this shit, that he's gay and he fucks with niggas and shit.
But is it private life if you go to Red Table Talk and expose all of that shit?
Everybody.
Now you've made it public knowledge.
That was after that August
No,
shit.
then the Red Table Talk and talked about the open marriage thing too.
Did they?
Yeah, there's an episode where he's on. That's not the first time he was on.
That was with the daughter and the mom, right? Or some shit like that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So they're very known for putting their stuff out there, and I don't know if it's because they're trying to trick people into not talking about it, but if you're gonna put it out there, people are gonna talk about it. So he lost. This is a simple case of him losing his cool. I get it. He's talking about his wife and shit, but
you don't know that's why he smacked him though. That's speculation, because we don't in our minds.
It really doesn't matter. What you did. Will Smith been a role model for minorities forever.
Since he was the Fresh Prince.
Since he been a Fresh before Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, before he was the rapper Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Will Smith. So for him to go out there in the Oscars in front of all those people, right? Especially, and I ain't racist whatsoever, but you in there in front of all the white people and a black man and a black man, you think that violence is called for? That's fucking stupid.
That when it comes to that, but at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, bro, and everybody has a breaking point sometimes.
I don't give a fuck if nobody's perfect. At the end of the day, conduct yourself the right way.
Chris Rock didn't care; he got smacked.
Chris
to be honest, though, Chris Rock is actually the one that handled it correctly.
Chris Rock handled it correctly.
He did it. He composed himself. He didn't let the show stop. He didn't take a smack. Yeah, but he could have took a swing at him. He could have retaliated. I get it, but at the same time, and I feel you.
It's funny, actually. He's like, nigga, I played Pookie. This nigga played Muhammad.
Him not swinging back allowed him to make jokes like that, because it was like, come on, you're significantly bigger than me. You think I'm going to smack you back, especially in front of millions of people watching at home? However many people were in the building, all these white people, we're never going to be invited back to this shit. You know, like it's one of those things where like they already look at us.
Will Smith had a thing in the show, like, you know, he like executive produced that shit.
Which one?
The new one.
Oh, the Bel Air.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I feel like
is it dope?
Yeah,
it's good. I feel like he tries to stick to like that character. He tries to make it like he's sticking to his West Philly roots, and like he never forgot who he was. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that might be really something subconsciously with him. Like, damn, they think I went soft. This nigga thing, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're Will Smith and at this level,
fucking
I know that's how they're saying.
I really don't think he cares about his roots or what people think back in Philly from him, honestly.
Well, and it's also not autobiographical. It is, but not about Will Smith. It's about another guy.
Yeah, but do your art. People put shit in shit like that in their art. You know what I'm saying? Even up with our music, not everything might be the direct story, but you put things. You know what I'm saying? That mix and match and put the Tetris pieces together and shit.
No, I hear you.
Tetris.
I hear you.
It may not all be factual and
Well,
based on a true story.
What do y'all think is the play now? What is Will Smith's?
I think they're going to
Is there going to be a retaliation? Because I know
He can't retaliate.
because Chris Rock took so long to put it out. There was already been like an internet apology.
Yeah, he apologized.
Will Smith probably thinks that shit was sweet until this special came out because he made the apology before
But he
the
already
special
said
came
something
out.
about that, though. He said that Netflix should have gave him a platform to disrespect his family. He also said that Chris Rock need to let it go. It's not on his time when to let it go. Chris Rock been sitting over
Yeah, you can't tell somebody
every time
when
he
to let it go.
Looks at something that has his name on it. Hashtag Chris Rock is festering that in his fucking mind about him being smacked.
You're
on
the one who
stage.
made the mistake, my nigga. So you're gonna have to live with people talking about this shit for however long.
Yeah.
You don't have the right to tell anybody, "Oh, get over that shit right now." That's like white people telling us to get over slavery or something. That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, what was the name? What was the name of it?
Selective outrage.
Selective outrage.
And that's exactly what it was right there.
Yeah, Will Smith definitely.
Because
Practices
everybody talks
selective
shit.
outrage.
Everybody said something about the Jada shit.
Yeah.
Everybody said, and Adam, he picked that time and that opportunity to do that shit on that platform,
Right.
which we rarely ever get an opportunity to be on that type of platform. And you embarrassed, man. Come on, man, fuck you. And I like it. That's my dude. But fuck you.
We've had the conversation
Fuck that
about
shit.
Will Smith being the Drake of this shit too. So like, that just wasn't it, man.
Wait,
that wasn't
Will
the way
Smith being the
to.
Drake
We
of-
had a conversation about.
Who more lit than Will Smith in the acting world?
A lot of people.
Like black actors.
Denzel.
Denzel can't. I don't feel like Denzel could play other roles
That's subjective.
that Will could play.
Yeah, but
Didn't we
we're
put
not
Denzel
talking
into that
like
conversation?
yes, we did, but we're talking because the original conversation, if I got to give you some backstory, is we were trying to figure out. Well, I know the answer. They have their own answers between Jamie Foxx and Will Smith, who was the better actor between the two. Which then we came up with that Will Smith is the Drake of this shit because a lot of people's arguments in that conversation was that Jamie Foxx didn't have as many successful movies as Will Smith did. Like Will Smith had a lot of box office hits, which is a number thing more than it is a range thing. Because I feel like there's stuff that Jamie Foxx has played that Will Smith could never. Ray being at the top of that list. Motherfucker Jones being as a secondary character type of thing. Will Smith could never do that.
But that wasn't a blockbuster role.
I understand that, but we're just talking. We weren't talking about. That's what my issue was. Is that niggas brought it back to numbers when I was trying to say like, nah, I'm not talking about numbers. I'm talking about who has the better bars, and I feel like Jamie Foxx does because he has a wider range in comedy to drama. And everything. He's a better character actor than Will Smith.
You think so?
Not the range.
Yes.
We don't agree on the range.
I don't think range. Because you got to go from Will Smith playing like the United States of America. They're gonna hide as much shit till they can't hide the shit. And if they just bringing that shit out right now, man, that's some shit.
We're still not able to hit certain depths under the sea, bro. Like
facts.
You feel me? So there's so much other shit down there that we don't even know species. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Absolutely. But we're not gonna get all into that depth. But you know, like we.
What OG said? OG
he said they telling us we can't go there. He said they're saying that's what they're saying, but the government have been some further places than what they're documenting.
Probably.
But
we don't got the security clearance for that.
But do you think that the human race can handle the shit that they don't know?
I think that's why they hide it because it's gonna cause mass hysteria.
Facts.
Like. If the world knew that we were gonna get hit by a fucking meteorite or some shit like that, and the world was gonna end, I feel like there will be mass hysteria and people will start wilding out, breaking in, shit, rioting. For no reason, you're gonna fuck everything up because we're about to die. Like instead of spending time with your family, the last moments, or whatever the fuck you should be doing, you're gonna go and wild out and go crazy and shit.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Media was coming.
Yo, you know what that remind me of? Remember that song back in the day? If you only had 24 hours to live, what would you do?
I'm chilling. I
would try to live my ideal day. If I knew that it was like, this is the last day that we're going to have the motherfucking, I would try to live my ideal day with my son.
Yo, you ever see that movie? Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
On Netflix?
With Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
That's with all the celebrities and stuff,
Yeah,
right? Okay,
yeah.
I haven't seen the whole thing.
The way that they ended it when it was at the dinner table, that's how I want to end my shit.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
I didn't even
So what was they doing? It was all this
at the
chilling and
end,
relaxing?
all right, the media's coming. Where the fuck you gonna run to? You can hide. You ain't. So they cooked a big ass dinner. They sat next to the table. That motherfucker came.
Word. I mean, yeah, that's really all you can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I don't even think a fallout shelter is gonna fucking.
This is the thing. Do you want to say?
They got plans for that too.
Well, listen.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that.
But listen. The biggest question is, would you want to survive?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to start.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to restart the human race. I want to be in the new books. I'm writing the new books, nigga. Like, cause I've always look. I know this sounds crazy. I've always, since I was younger, I felt like when I was reading the Bible and stuff like that, I felt like my purpose in the world was going to be in the new Bible later on. Like, I'm going to play a part in this world and play a position to make an impact in this world to the point that they're going to write about me for whatever it is. Like, I'm here to make an impact. That's why the name of my thing is Here for a Reason and everything, bro. My name, Oh So Divine. It's all a theme. It all goes with it. It's all a theme, because I felt like that since I was a kid. So, hell yeah, I would want to be one of them people, bro, to like restart the population, rebuild, whatever like that. I ain't no handyman, but I guess I have to learn, nigga. Like, I don't know, like the caveman did.
I gotta see what it's looking like. Is it like
how you gonna
all destroyed? No, I mean, if I survive, if I survive, what's it gonna be looking like? Like the world's all destroyed, everything's all black and shit like that. There's like I'm the only nigga here. Like I don't want to survive that. Like I'd rather just die with everybody.
You want to be like Iron Legend?
Yeah, I'm not trying to live in that world. Like I'll go out with everybody.
Iron Legend if there was without no fucking zombies. Like this shit. Like,
what if that do happen?
Zombie. What about a tiger?
A tiger?
A tiger, a lion?
No, none of that. If you don't, I'm just talking about. I would live as the only thing. Oh no, me and one bitch. I have to find a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to repopulate the world. But
so you want everybody to die so you can just fuck?
Huh?
You just want everybody to die so you can fuck?
Nah, just so like I said, so I could be that motherfucking that stamp. Like, yeah, I started this. I'm the new Adam, nigga. Like basically, like you know what I'm saying? Like you basically, that's what it would be.
I fucks with you.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm walking into, but it sounds hilarious.
It don't seem that bad.
This guy obviously has a plan. You know what I mean?
He done thought about this shit. I fucks with him because he done thought about this shit.
No,
about what?
Also probably looking out the window every day like, is a meteor coming, nigga? Like, I can't repopulate this shit.
Figure some fun shit out.
You saw that balloon and was like, all right.
This is my time.
Nigga was like, game day.
Time is.
So do y'all believe that you know they making like a little space resort shit that we could go and visit to space and shit, right? Space station. So y'all don't feel like that's for the rich whenever the end of the world is coming and whatever's gonna happen?
100%.
They're all getting flown out. They're getting flew out.
They're leaving us. They're leaving us all right here.
Yeah, I feel like anybody that's not rich, they're getting left right down
here.
Can
I honestly tell you, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going. I'm staying.
Because at that point, it's just going to be about their claim is going to be like, oh, we gotta only take a certain amount of people because we're trying to save the human race.
Man, I'm not getting involved in all that shit.
What if they bring you to space and kill you? Because what if there's like there's no laws in space and they bring you to space and it's like murk niggas.
What about the laws of gravity?
I'm not going. I'm not gonna put myself through this whole shit just to die later. You know what I'm saying?
But you're gonna die like that anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
I think all the white people would kill all of the black people so that we could be.
I think niggas would wild the fuck.
They're not killing the black people.
The way that they're
not
wanted
killing
it
the black
to be.
people. Facts.
Nah.
What you niggas did to my earth?
Yeah.
I think they'll probably
wait, hold on.
You might be the new fucking NASA's. You never know. Black people might be more.
Imagine you switch the roles.
But do you want to be?
I don't. I don't, but
Yeah, I don't even want
who
to.
knows if white people wanted to? It just happened.
Have you seen the trailer for this movie called 65?
No.
Okay, it's a movie. Allegedly, it's about a guy from whatever planet. It's like humans or whatever, but he lands on an uncharted planet that's in the prehistoric ages, which is pretty much like dinosaurs.
I see some of them.
He's like a guy from the future, so he has guns and shit, and it's just him. Like the whatever ship crashes on this planet. And it's essentially like I Am Legend meets Jurassic Park, and it's like him pretty much like discovering Earth in the prehistoric ages, but with the kind of technological advances that we could have in a couple years from now. So I'm saying that because it's like, what if the next place we go to?
That man trying you, bro.
What if the next place that we? There's definitely.
I'm glad y'all find this shit funny. I'm sick of this shit. Like, do I go off air, motherfucker?
It's all good, man. But it's like pretty much if you were to have, because you know, like there probably is a planet that they've already been like making sure is livable, that they're not telling niggas about, so that when this type of thing happens.
I be watching shit like that on YouTube.
Yeah,
I be watching like Mad Planets and shit. Yeah,
like Earth 2.
No, but there's like a name for it, but the like, aka
it's essentially Earth 2. It's got water, air, all that kind of shit.
You're not
going? I'm not going.
I feel you.
I got time for all that shit.
I feel you. When you send your kids.
Yeah. Bye.
He said, yeah, bye.
Yes?
I will fight. Bye. I'm staying
you
here.
gonna fight a meteor, nigga?
No, I'm talking like if it's say for like an alien invasion or if it's like World War III or some shit. Y'all leave. Me, I'm on it. Let's go.
Oh man, real nigga.
Fuck that. Let's go. They're gonna fucking come here.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
You gonna be saying that from the shit like leaving Earth?
Yeah, like,
yo, hold it down, my nigga.
I'm gonna tell them about you in our book. I told you I'm gonna write the book. I told you.
I'm gonna tell them what you did on the pod.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them on the pod from space.
So y'all wouldn't fight?
Nah, why?
What do you?
Y'all can have this if we got.
What am I fighting for?
Say for the alien invasion, and people had a chance to escape, but everybody couldn't escape, or you gonna try to fight. What you gonna do? You gonna run?
Yes.
Hands down.
I'm running.
I mean,
running.
I get it. I get it. Real nigga to the death of you. I feel you. But like,
we got weapons though. These aliens, or we just still got normal.
What the fuck you think?
No, I'm hoping they come in with like extra alien weapons.
Wait. Now I gotta ask y'all a question. How often have y'all ran in y'all lifetime from adversity?
Oh, from adversity.
What's the difference?
Technological advances, aliens, multiple arms, guns.
That's a good question too. What kind of aliens?
Like
invaders, them aliens, or like?
If I'm fighting you in the street,
invaders, them.
All I have to worry about is that you or one of your homeboys will shoot me, right? But I can still somewhat prepare myself for that.
Knocks out niggas too.
Yeah, I'm not worried about niggas knocking me out, but I'm more worried about niggas because of my size. I'm more worried about niggas like thinking that I have to shoot this.
Wait, you think a nigga can't knock you out because of your size?
That's why it's so funny.
I was looking at that scope, looking at the man like, nigga, what's up?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the casual standard buyer that's looking to hurt me is not just off rip thinking like, I could beat this nigga up with my hands. It's just not. You guys know me, so you're judging me from a different perspective.
Where would you?
But I've been to jail, and niggas was the toughest niggas that you would think in the room were saying, "Excuse me," when they were gonna walk past me if I'm watching TV.
Right.
I'm just a big guy,
but
I'm a quiet guy.
Like,
and all of
people got manners in jail. You learn to respect people's space in jail. Though. That's just like a. Even Jones, I would say, excuse me too. I ain't gonna lie.
But where would you run to if you want to run?
But I know what he's saying though, because I'm a big nigga too, and I get it. Because anywhere niggas be, they like you can see it. Like even when I'm getting into fights, niggas always like, "Nah, nigga, No, I ain't about to fight you, nigga. I'm coming back with my niggas. You see what the nigga said in the video?
Nigga, I don't know. I guess when it comes to, I think I've seen too many. Again, like when Trey was here, I've seen too many movies that if you're talking an alien invasion, I'm expecting them niggas to be able to laser beam me with their eyes and shit. There's just stuff that they have that we can't just fight niggas. Like, we would have to be a part of whatever task force that is put up against aliens. And if there's guns or whatever, then sure, I'll fight. But if you're talking like there's aliens outside the studio right now, am I running or am I going outside? I'm running because
give me a black suit.
I'm not a real nigga as you, Kris. My fault.
I don't think it's like, I don't think it's that. I just fuck them. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
It can end as fast as you're saying fuck you. As soon as you walk out this door, they disintegrate you with whatever fucking laser is waiting for you out there. You don't even get a chance to get your shit off.
But what if the aliens are really just niggas from another planet? Like they just came from another planet.
That's a much
like there's normal niggas, but
that's a much different scenario. Then we're you know what I mean? I would feel more. I would feel more inclined to go out there and get it popping. I would feel more inclined to go out there and get it popping if I see them. But then what happens if they look like regular niggas? And when you get out there, they morph into fucking Super Saiyans.
Yeah, it'd be game over. But
I want to get
that would be.
But I guess you just gotta go out there and find out, right?
That'd be crazy. Because if they look like normal niggas and shit, they're just like, nah, we want your Earth, nigga. We humans.
How trick the nigga?
This nigga,
until we not on Earth.
This nigga Arsenal called me. He lucky that it was not supposed to be. Call me on accident. I would plug this shit up. What's up, my nigga? What you
live here on the pod, right?
Word, bro.
Not a battle that nigga on the pod.
So you're fighting aliens. You're not.
Yo, if they human aliens, I'm with it. But if they like aliens,
so
like
you're
talking about,
I'm
talking about
because I'm saying the human shit seems like you're fighting Mexicans.
The human aliens. Get the log stare into the camera like I didn't say that.
Man.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Oh man. But yeah, that's how I'm rocking if they human aliens.
Speaking of Mexicans though, you didn't see the Cartel shit where they took the 5 Americans and killed 2 of them?
Oh, yeah.
4 and 2 got killed.
I knew something.
4 and 2 got killed. It took 4 Americans, 2 of them got killed, and then the Cartel
wrote a letter
turning in the
5 dudes. They turned in 5
Yeah, they turned in 5 dudes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
There was 4 Americans, but 5 of the people responsible.
Right. So the Cartel tied them up and pretty much turned them into.
You think that's gonna get a repercussion?
Is that gangster? Or?
Yes.
I feel like that's definitely gangster, but I feel like
that's definitely gangster.
That should be the show of whatever. Don't fuck with us. Like you shouldn't fuck with them.
I'm gonna tell you something. If Americans go into your country and you kill a fucking American, you're fucked. Hands down. That's how it is.
Say that again.
If say we go to say that happened in America, or let's say if that happened in any other country, if you fuck with Americans, you're fucked, bro.
Oh,
the American government
retaliation would be
down. Because America already,
because they ain't want no smoke.
Yeah, I don't think
America's one of the most violent countries in the world, hands the fuck down.
Of
right?
course, we people
and our government listen, our government cannot wait to show our power. Yeah. We'll wipe a fucking cartel out in 2 seconds.
Nah, I feel you.
Done.
I feel that.
You guys are fucked.
They be ready.
You're fucked.
They be ready.
I don't think they're wiping the cartel out.
I don't think that they're gonna do anything either. I feel like justice.
Cartel out.
No, unless we get some intertwined where we get some money with the cartel.
It's all about that, brother. It's all about
money. Yeah, so if they can't. No, they don't.
In this movie, they don't say he's sick. They don't say he's in Philly. They don't say nothing about where he is.
He said mention.
Oh yeah, they mentioned Rocky.
Him.
Sure. Because the way that he gets Michael B. Jordan to give him the fight is like if Apollo Creed could bet on Rocky why can't you bet on the underdog? You know, but like him trying to convince Michael B. Jordan's character to give him a shot. So they make the reference, but as far as the character, they don't kill Rocky off in the second movie. So in the third movie, to not mention him at all, or to say where he is or nothing, there's no mention of where the person is. So
And I think that's why
purpose.
1 and 2 was good because they intertwined the Rocky from the original
Right.
Rocky.
So that's
why it was super dope.
But I
don't
feel
know
like
if
they're
it
trying
was
to probably
part of
veer
it.
off from that, probably, and make Creed its own friend, like its own.
Yeah, but you gotta do it right. They gotta kill off. Rocky gotta die off.
Yeah, you gotta.
In order for that legacy
and even
to
if
be,
you don't kill him, like at least tell me what happened to him. You know, like I don't.
He got sick and had cancer.
Because we already knew he had cancer, but then they tried to make it seem like
have cancer.
He did in the second one.
Second one, yeah.
So actually, he gets cancer in the first one. He gets diagnosed with it in the first one, but then
he still fights, right?
Yeah, but and then he still fights, and then in the second one, they don't mention cancer, but you can see in it. You can see it in him. He's older and he's much more, slower in certain aspects, more emotional in the him fighting Drago thing.
Right.
So there's aspects of it that you could tell that Rocky is starting to wither away. But at the end of Rocky 2, when they have him go visit his son, not Rocky 2, Creed 2, when they have him go knock on the door and visit his son and see the grandson, like
yeah.
I would assume that is what happened to Rocky. He stayed in Philly and he's hanging out with his son and his grandson.
Right.
But it's just the no mention of it to me that just makes it feel like, I just kicked this man out of characters he created. He created the Creed moniker. He created the Rocky thing, the whole like. So that was my only complaints. I think that there was a lot of cool stuff because I see Michael B. Jordan talk about anime and how he shot certain fight scenes with that kind of like anime thought in mind.
Right.
So I definitely saw that in the way that it was shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fight scenes were cool.
Fight scenes were cool. So, but, besides that, it's the same thing. And that's Rico. It's a smaller version, but yeah, for sure, he looks like everyone. But yeah, it's a good movie, so I would suggest that you go see it Tuesday.
I need to see that, and I need to see the new Avatar movie.
Yeah, I'm cool on the
Avatar. You haven't seen no Avatar?
I don't think I've ever.
I gotta see.
You know what I did though? I
gotta see Cocaine Bear.
I went to Disney the other day.
I might watch that.
And I took. You ever heard this shit called the Flight of Passage?
Which one?
Flight of Passage.
I heard something like that.
Have you been to Disney and seen the Pandora shit?
Oh, it's a ride?
It's
a ride.
Like
Flight
in
of
the air.
Passage.
I don't know about it. I don't do rides.
It's a simulator. You hop
I've been
onto
on
a
that shit.
motherfucker. You been on that shit?
Yeah.
Best thing I've ever done. One of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life.
It's not actually that shit. It's not fun.
Yeah.
I'll do a simulator.
You become an avatar.
Oh, for real?
Facts.
I gotta see that.
It's like the best. It's the best ride you ever took in your life. Best shit.
It's better than I thought. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was good. Cause I was like, it's not no fucking roller coaster. What the fuck? But that shit was lit.
I don't do roller coasters no more.
You know what's lit? They have that Guardians of the Galaxy in Epcot. It's like an indoor roller coaster. It's like
they needed
space mountain vibes, but it's like
they have a movie coming out.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What? Guardians of the Galaxy?
Volume 4.
Yeah.
Word. I'm
three.
Is it Thor?
It's
I
three.
think Thor's in this one, ain't he?
Thor?
No, Thor left the Guardians in the last Thor.
Yeah.
He dropped them off, and he's not with them no more.
They fun.
The third one is supposed to be. I saw Ant-Man, which was cool, but not
dope.
coolest.
Who do they have at Ant-Man?
As what?
Like an extra Marvel character.
Well, from Creed, the Jonathan Majors, he plays Kang.
Yeah.
And he plays like the newest villain for the Avengers. He's going to be like the next Thanos, essentially.
Right.
And but his storyline is a little bit more creative than you would think because he operates from time. So there's different variants of him. So in the Ant-Man movie, he pretty much says like, y'all gotta let me out of here because I'm on my way to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like this version of him that you meet in Ant-Man is bad, but he's not the bad. He's not the bad Kang that niggas gotta worry about.
Right.
He was trying to warn them that throughout space and time, there's versions of me that are coming to fuck shit up.
You better hurry up and figure it out.
And they think that he's the bad guy, so they fight him and whatever. But if you watch the Loki show and stuff like that, you'll learn that that version of Kang and Ant-Man is not the same Kang that's coming to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it.
Did he play a Loki?
But it's a, yeah,
I gotta watch Loki.
He plays Kang in the Loki
All the other Kangs look like him too, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still gonna be
the same guy. But there's different variants of him. There's ones that are related to Tony Stark. There's ones that are related to Reed Richards from Fantastic Four. There's ones that are related to, you know what I mean? There's different versions of him.
They're still in the multiverse shit.
So they're still doing the multiverse shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. And there's even, in Ant-Man, there's a version, like when he's trying to escape, he gets all of these things. Not to give it away, but like, if you guys remember the Spider-Man thing, that little ball that Doctor Strange makes to do the spell.
Right.
You essentially re-see that in the Ant-Man movie.
That's dope.
But a very bigger version of it because he's trying to send himself into the world instead of where he's trapped at right now. But it's a good movie. It's cool. You know what I mean?
I miss bootlegs, yo.
You miss bootlegs?
I miss bootlegs.
I mean, there's sites that you could still bootleg movies. Me and Jackson watch them all the time. But like,
I think that's what I'm about to do when I
you
go
just
home.
have to. It's bootlegs went from DVDs to streaming. You just got to stream the bootlegs instead of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody walking in front of
The only thing that's annoying about the streaming bootleg stuff is pop-ups. You just got to make sure that you turn your pop-up blocker on, or you got to fucking.
But you're probably back in the day, you used to go to the barbershop.
But that's how I watch
20.
Wu-Tang. That's how I watch everything. Through those little streaming sites that allow you to. Yeah, I'll send you the site. I'll put you on. Change your life real quick.
That should be coming in handy.
But
multiverse of Cocaine Bear too.
Yo, I'm not gonna watch that.
I am. I want to see that shit so bad, yo.
A fucking teddy bear getting high out the yank.
Nigga ain't no teddy bear. This is a fucking grizzly bear. Get high off the yank. Oh man,
like meth dog or some shit like that. I forget what they're doing, but
they're bugging. They're bugging.
Adderall alligator, I think.
That better not be. I heard them wanting to do that, but that better not be a real thing.
Adderall alligator.
I watched that shit.
Because Cocaine Bear is based off a true story. Apparently, there was a shipment of cocaine that fell off of a plane, landed in the woods, and when they went looking for it, they found out that the bear consumed all 7 kilos of the shit.
He'll be dead.
He's a bear. We don't know what cocaine does to bears.
Yeah, the system.
You die off of 7 kilos of cocaine, but a bear, we don't know.
That's crazy. Imagine.
So I think that the real story is a much lesser amount of cocaine, but for movie purposes, it's 7 kilos.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying in the real story.
That's what
No. The real story, in the real story, is probably like 2.
Probably 1, maybe 2.
1 or 2. But in the for story purposes,
I say an ounce. I think an ounce of powder would kill a bear.
An ounce of cocaine?
Yeah. Google that shit.
I disagree. Bears are much bigger than us. The body mass of a bear is much.
Fucking did that shit.
Not an ounce of cocaine.
You better look up some of these.
Yeah, I don't know. We probably got a.
Back in the 70s, motherfuckers touring on the road.
They're sticking their faces in
Mountains
of
Tony Montana.
Tony Montana.
Yeah, Tony Montana style, bro.
An ounce of cocaine.
We're talking kilos too. We're not even talking ounces.
You're dead.
Investigators determined the bear absorbed 3 or 4 grams of cocaine into its bloodstream, but the bear may have eaten more in the real story.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to see how much cocaine will kill a bear.
I don't think they tested that shit.
I'm not finding a way.
Sadly, it probably have.
Y'all saw Metro Boomin sold his catalog for
70 million.
70 million.
Nah, I didn't.
I think
it's
it's
like today or yesterday or something.
It's a portion of his catalog, obviously the publishing for certain songs.
But that's a trend now.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are buying up. The people who bought the stuff or bought the catalog, the company's owned by Disney. So like if you can imagine Disney just out here buying shit.
They get too much money.
And they're trying to, I don't know what they're doing with people's back catalogs, but I know for sure it's gonna make them a lot of money later on.
Or it could be a fucking tax write-off too.
Put that shit in movies. No sync fees. No sync license.
Yeah.
that too, yeah.
Trying to eliminate the whole.
I don't gotta pay nobody.
Yeah.
Man.
That could be part of it.
If they did the math and the sync fees were more than the 70 million, I'll pay the 70.
Because Future sold his for what, 300 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the early part of. I forget.
And it was also a portion. Justin Timberlake,
Wayne.
the same. Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber, The Dream. They're all just
QC.
Small list of people. Yeah, QC just did it
The
for.
whole fucking label.
QC just did it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
QC
How much
just
they did it for? 50 million?
300.
I was gonna say 200.
So
300.
They did for 300 million.
They sold the label, but they sold the label though.
Yeah, that wasn't their catalog.
They sold the label.
That was everybody's label.
They sold QC.
Oh, okay. They're still gonna work there, Coach K and P or whatever, but they're not
in different positions.
Yeah, they're not gonna be the
That's like how they
owners.
sold. That's how.
And it was Scooter Braun who bought that shit, right?
Like that, they be new owners of the fucking label and shit like that.
What's super
But the
funny-
people that work there still work there under the.
What's super funny about the QC thing is that they sold it to Scooter Braun.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That nigga
So-
eating, bruh. He got Justin
And if
Bieber
anybody
songs,
knows who
man,
Scooter
QC.
Braun is, he's the guy who brought out Justin Bieber. It's like he's
I thought not
Usher.
Akon, but Usher did that.
Usher what?
Usher like mentored him. I think.
Usher brought out Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
I mean, he
Usher
was the
discovered him,
face. Usher did not discover him. Scooter Braun discovered him. But Usher was the one who took him and said, I'll take him and not put him on a Nickelodeon type of whatever.
Right.
The bidding war for Justin Bieber was like no label wanted him because he was too young.
Right.
And he didn't want to go, Justin Bieber himself didn't want to go the Nickelodeon
Or Disney. He wanna go-
route.
He was smart.
Usher was the only one who said, I'll take him and pitch him to labels as an artist instead of a kid artist or whatever.
Right.
So he was a
He made people believers.
he was the cosign. He was the cosign Justin Bieber needed.
Yeah, basically the cause.
And funny story is that right before they signed to Usher, they had a meeting with Justin Timberlake, who also wanted Justin Bieber.
I heard about that one.
And they said no to Justin Timberlake's
Wishing
proposal
Usher.
or whatever. And they went with Usher because it was like a gut feeling. Usher was gonna do.
It was the best.
them.
It was the best.
Usher was gonna let them be them, essentially.
So did y'all
Usher
hear
got some new
about
shit coming
Usher?
out, too.
Did you hear about Usher going to Diddy's Love Camp of Love shit?
No.
Yeah, Camp Love.
I'm
what
just
is
a
it?
bad
Camp
fan.
Love or some shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a whole thing about that. That just makes me think.
That
Like,
sounds
you know what I'm saying?
wild.
Like Usher got his own Camp Love now.
Wow. But I seen he said he's gonna wake up R&B with a new album and shit soon.
I mean, I hope so. Usher is always gonna be the guy that, no matter what he puts out,
I
people
think-
are gonna run and listen
I'ma
to
call
it.
you
To see
back.
what
I think
the fuck
Usher's
is-
gonna be
I'ma call
like
you back.
I'ma call you back.
Usher's gonna be like the Jay-Z of R&B.
He's gonna give us his 444.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
believe
Jay-Z
it, though.
old as hell, but everything he
He's gonna
dropped
give us a lot
is
more.
still fire. Even
I believe it's gonna be more grown stuff than what Usher was trying to do when he was active. Before the Las Vegas show, he was doing the
he did a
mixtapes
Las
with.
Vegas show.
He's a residency in Las Vegas for like the last 4
He's
years.
shutting that shit down. Yeah.
Yeah, for like the last 4 years he's been doing residency in Vegas.
I heard that's like the end of your career.
Not him. Not Usher.
It be getting that bad.
People be
Yeah,
doing.
like,
I know you get it
doing
back, but I heard
residencies,
it's like
just the-
because you get it back because it's like the end of your career.
the ones that you've heard about, then yes, because I know like Mariah Carey had a residency there. Britney Spears had one, but there's also ones that have had residencies and were also active
Like, I know
artists.
Bruno Mars had one not too long ago.
See, and Bruno
Yeah,
Mars
I know that
is
nigga
far
ain't
from
slowed
dead.
down.
Yeah, he's not dead. It's just sometimes people go to.
Didn't Drake have one?
Drake had like a couple days or whatever. I don't think it was a residency, like a full blown.
Well,
I
a
remember
couple
he had a
months.
bar
I mean, he
about
raps
it.
about it.
Yeah, he had the bar. He's
Yeah.
like, it paid a couple million just to run through the hits. I was like, oh man.
So I know that Usher has a residency and he's gonna put up probably on 444 because when he was active, he was doing mixtapes with Zaytoven and shit like that, and he was still trying to be young in the music. So I feel like we're gonna get a bunch of like actual good R&B records, not R&B samples with trap drums.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for too. Like,
I'm hoping for like
Confessions type
a
album.
Confessions kind of album, yeah. Instead of him trying to run and get the Nicki feature, he's gonna be a lot cooler.
I'm hyped. These are my confessions.
No, you good. We pretty much there. If you wanna tell anybody about anything that Pro got going on, if you wanna.
So let's see what Pro got going on. We got a beat battle coming on this Thursday.
Okay.
This year we got a lot of records coming out, which is building up. We try to finish a lot of things before the first quarter ends. Just staying in motion, trying to do as much as we possibly can do for the community, and just grinding 24/7, making quality better, making better records, making better music, keeping relationships tight with those out in the community, and to a point that we had a situation where we run this shit.
I hear that.
Shit.
Facts,
man,
though.
shit. Yo, drop the
Hey,
contract.
Listen, no, but look, I wanna give y'all flowers because I've been watching y'all shows for a couple times. Every time I get to catch it, right? I'm super happy that I was on this show. Y'all some funny motherfuckers. Some shit y'all say I don't agree with, but it's opinion, right?
Be like that.
Y'all,
we don't be agreeing with each other a lot.
We don't agree with each other.
I can tell you for a fact it's not a boring show. The show is exciting. It's funny as shit, and I wish you guys the best of luck.
We appreciate you, bro.
So
thank you for coming on.
Yeah. Oh, and all y'all, the 24th at 7:00. Silver Spurs Arena, the Knockout King of Kissimmee, knocking somebody the fuck out. All right?
Be there.
As always,
fucking L7.
As always, Stream Wu-Tang and Wakanda by Jermaine, Dripped in Designer Bow, So Divine, Don't Play With Me by Jackson Jones, Bizarre and Beautiful by Eddie Blanco, G got them beats.
Yes, sir. Already
no Everything's Nothing.
Bitches.
And we fucking out of here.
Everything's Nothing podcast.